Have you ever wished you could radiate confidence, the kind that draws people in and makes them believe in you instantly? What about trust, that unshakable belief that you've got this? You're not alone. Most of us crave these qualities. We long to walk into a room and command attention for all the right reasons, to speak with conviction, and to inspire trust in others. But here's the secret. Trust and confidence are not magic. They are science-backed skills you can build, step by step. Whether you want to gain others' trust, become more confident, or lead with strength, this video will give you the psychology, the strategy, and the power to transform. Let's dive into the science of building trust and confidence. Let's talk about the cornerstone of trust, keeping your promises. This doesn't mean making grand gestures or over-promising the moon. It's about the small, everyday promises. Did you tell a colleague you'd send them a document by the end of the day? Follow through. Promise a friend you'd call them back? Make time for that call. When you consistently keep your word, even in seemingly small matters, you build a reputation of reliability. People start to see you as someone who follows through, someone they can count on. This reliability forms the bedrock of trust. Think about it. Who would you trust more? Someone who consistently delivers on their word, or someone who flakes out or makes excuses? It's a no-brainer, right? We're hardwired to trust those who have proven themselves dependable. But it goes beyond just being seen as reliable. Keeping your promises, even the small ones, is a powerful form of self-respect. Every time you follow through, you're sending yourself a message that your word matters, that you value integrity. This internal sense of self-trust is crucial for building confidence. When you believe in your ability to keep your word to yourself, it becomes easier to do the same for others. So, start small. What's one promise you can make to yourself today, and how can you ensure you keep it? Maybe it's sticking to your workout routine, finishing that project you've been putting off, or simply making your bed in the morning. Remember, every promise kept, no matter how small, is a building block in the foundation of trust and confidence. We all know the feeling. You walk into a room full of strangers, your heart starts to race and your eyes dart around, searching for a safe haven from the sea of faces. Sound familiar? It's a natural human instinct to feel a bit apprehensive in new situations. But what if I told you that one simple tweak in your body language could dramatically shift the way people perceive you, and even more importantly, how you perceive yourself? That tweak is eye contact. It sounds so simple, right? Yet, it's one of the most powerful tools we have in the realm of nonverbal communication. When you make eye contact with someone, you're silently communicating confidence, engagement, and trustworthiness. Think about it. When someone avoids eye contact, what message does that send? Often it's perceived as disinterest, insecurity, or even untrustworthiness. On the other hand, when someone looks you directly in the eye, it conveys a sense of presence, self-assurance, and authenticity. Now, I'm not suggesting you go full-on staring contest mode. That's just creepy. The key is to find a natural balance. When you're listening, aim to hold eye contact for about 70 to 80% of the time. When you're speaking, about 50 to 60% is a good rule of thumb. And don't worry if it feels a bit awkward at first. Like any new skill, it takes practice. Start by making eye contact with people you feel comfortable with, friends, family, colleagues. As you get more comfortable, challenge yourself to extend those eye contact moments with new acquaintances. Remember, the more you practice, the more natural it will feel, and as you become more comfortable with eye contact, you'll notice a shift not just in how others perceive you, but also in how you see yourself. You'll start to embody that confidence you're projecting. Check one, check two, check. Chapter 3. Have you ever noticed how someone's voice can instantly draw you in or completely turn you off? The way we speak, the pace, the tone, the clarity, it all plays a crucial role in how we're perceived and how effectively we communicate our message. One of the most common mistakes people make when they're feeling nervous or unsure of themselves is speaking too quickly. It's like our words are trying to outrun our thoughts. But here's the thing. When we speak too fast, our message gets lost in the rush. It becomes harder for people to follow along, and we risk coming across as flustered or lacking confidence. So how can we harness the power of our voice to project confidence and trustworthiness? It starts with slowing down. That's right, give yourself permission to pause, breathe, and enunciate your words clearly. Imagine you're having a conversation with a close friend. You're relaxed, engaged, and your words flow naturally. Now try to channel that same energy when you're speaking in professional settings or meeting new people. When you speak at a measured pace, it not only makes you sound more confident and in control, But it also gives your audience time to process what you're saying. They can absorb your message, reflect on it, and engage with you on a deeper level. And here's a bonus tip. Pay attention to your tone of voice. A warm, friendly tone can instantly make you more approachable and trustworthy. Smile while you speak. It actually comes through in your voice. Remember, your voice is a powerful instrument. Use it to your advantage by speaking slowly, clearly, and with genuine warmth. You'll be amazed at the difference it makes in how you're perceived and how you feel about yourself. Chapter 4. We live in a world that often glorifies perfection. We're bombarded with images of flawless faces, seemingly effortless successes, and lives that seem perpetually put together. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that to be confident, to be worthy of trust, we need to project an image of invincibility. But here's the paradox. True confidence isn't about hiding our flaws or pretending to be someone we're not. It's about embracing our vulnerability, our imperfections, and yes, even our failures. Because it's in those moments of vulnerability that we truly connect with others on a human level. Think about it. Who are you more drawn to? Someone who seems perfect in every way, or someone who's open about their struggles, their fears, and their lessons learned? Authenticity is magnetic. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, we create space for others to do the same. Now, this doesn't mean oversharing your deepest, darkest secrets with everyone you meet. It's about finding the courage to be your authentic self, even when it's a little messy, even when it feels a little scary. Maybe it's admitting that you're not sure how to do something, asking for help when you need it, or sharing a story about a time you failed and what you learned from it. These acts of vulnerability, far from making you appear weak, actually demonstrate strength and self-awareness. And here's the beautiful thing about vulnerability. It's contagious. When you show up authentically, it gives others permission to do the same. It creates a ripple effect of connection and trust. So the next time you're tempted to hide your imperfections, remember this: your vulnerability is your superpower. Embrace it, share it authentically, and watch as it unlocks deeper connections and a newfound sense of confidence. Chapter 5. Let's talk about the pressure to be perfect. That relentless voice in our heads that tells us we're not good enough, not smart enough, not thin enough, not fill in the blank enough. It's a trap, my friends, a sneaky saboteur that keeps us stuck in a cycle of self-doubt and fear of failure. We chase after this elusive ideal of perfection, only to find that the goalposts keep moving further away. But what if I told you that there's a more liberating, more empowering way to approach life? What if, instead of striving for an unattainable standard of perfection, we shifted our focus to celebrating progress? Every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory worth celebrating. Did you finally start that project you've been putting off for weeks? That's a win. Did you make it to the gym even though you felt exhausted? High five. Did you try that new recipe even though you weren't sure it would turn out? You're a culinary rock star. When we acknowledge and celebrate our progress, we're essentially rewiring our brains for positivity. We're creating a positive feedback loop that reinforces those small wins and motivates us to keep going. Think about it, which feels better, berating yourself for not being perfect, or acknowledging how far you've come? When we focus on our progress, we cultivate a sense of self-compassion and self-trust. We start to believe in our ability to learn, grow, and achieve our goals. And here's a secret. People are drawn to those who radiate self-belief. When you trust yourself, it's contagious. Others start to see you as someone who's capable, resilient, and worthy of their trust. So ditch the pursuit of perfection and embrace the journey of progress. Celebrate every milestone, no matter how small, because it's in those moments of self-acknowledgement that we unlock true confidence and inspire trust in ourselves and others. As we wrap up, I want you to remember this. Trust and confidence don't come overnight. They're built one promise kept, one eye contact moment, one measured breath, one vulnerable share, one celebrated step at a time. But every day you have a choice to doubt or to do, to fear or to step forward. You are always one habit away from becoming stronger, bolder, and more trusted. So start today. Start small. And remember, if you trust yourself, the world begins to trust you too. If this helped you, don't forget to like, comment your thoughts, and subscribe for more deep psychology and motivation.